This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, there was a tribute to a longtime Hazleton Police canine over the weekend. We'll tell you about it next. Hello everyone and thanks for watching. I'm Ken Karen. Here's your local information from FYI and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. A monument was unveiled Saturday in recognition of a special Hazleton Police canine. The monument is in honor of Grizz, an 11-year-old German Shepherd who served the city for a little over a decade. Sadly, Grizz passed away unexpectedly in July. He was the dedicated partner of Hazleton Police Sergeant Kurt Wetzel, and the two patrolled together and lived together. Saturday's program at City Hall celebrated Grizz's life and his service to the community. Hazleton firefighter Tony Colombo asked Hazleton Memorial if they could donate a memorial, and they did. The monument is near the rear parking lot of City Hall. Catholic Social Services and United Charities have extended their sign-ups for Christmas gifts. The final opportunities to apply will be tomorrow at 6 p.m. and Wednesday at 10 a.m. Participants must attend a brief presentation prior to the application process. The presentations will take place at Catholic Social Services Family Center, 106-108 South Church Street in Hazleton. For more information, you can call Catholic Social Services at 570-455-1521 or United Charities at 570-455-1529. The campaign to benefit the Divine Providence Homeless Shelter in Hazleton continues through November 21st. Lisa Sugart has more.
I am pleased to welcome back to our studios Mark Katcher, who is the managing editor of the Hazleton Standard Speaker and our proud media partner. Recently, you know that we have launched a major campaign initiative called Giving Shelter to help the homeless in our area, that being Divine Providence Homeless Shelter here in Hazleton. Mark, the Standard Speaker, SSPTV, and the United Way of Greater Hazleton proud to team up to do this with collection bins throughout the area. But you yourself know firsthand, because you have been covering this story for many years at the Standard Speaker and knew of this severe problem of homelessness in our area.
Right. As you mentioned, we've been reporting on the homeless situation in Hazleton for quite a number of years, and more recently reported on the fact that there really was no homeless shelter in our area to help these people. But that, of course, changed recently. I know the shelter's been opened, albeit at different locations and temporary in some places. But the fact is that there is something there for people now to give them shelter and the resources that they need.
Absolutely. And what's even nicer is that, you know, when you think homeless shelter, you think that they're providing shelter for someone to get out of the cold or what, but they're trying to give them a fresh start in life. They're bringing services to them and agencies to help them get back on their feet, to be employed, and to be successful members of the community.
Sure. And that's the important part, and I think Neil Alberto with Catholic Social Services, he's really stressed that throughout this campaign, that yet there's that initial need, and we're providing people with the initial supplies and resources that they need to get back on their feet. But like you said, hopefully the idea is then to give them the start that they're looking for, and get them into the community and becoming productive members, and safe, and hopefully with a home that they can call their own.
Absolutely. And we all want to be part of that. We want to be part of the success in this community so that we don't have homeless people anymore in the area. If, heaven forbid, they fall on hard times, they can go get help and get back on their feet. All we're asking right now is, now through November 21st, this campaign continues. We have the collection bins, Mark, right? We're encouraging everybody to drop off new items, as many as they can.
Right, right. And new items is the key, and I think we've put the list out there. It includes paper products for the volunteers to make the meals and provide the meals to the folks at the shelter. It includes supplies for the folks themselves, blankets, coats, hats, scarves, socks, things like that. I know Neil has said umbrellas. So those are the items that we're looking for. Again, we're looking for new items. Drop-off locations are at our office, 21 North Wyoming Street in Hazleton, here at the SSPTV office downtown Hazleton on Broad Street. the United Way office, I believe the Laurel Mall, and Catholic Social Services. So there are plenty of opportunities for people to give and help out.
All right. Well, Mark, thanks so much for joining us. Please make this a wonderful success. Again, your new items are needed now through November 21st. Let us help everyone and make sure that they really do have shelter for this winter.
Thanks, Lisa. Well, today, of course, is Halloween. Should have mentioned that earlier, but happy Halloween, everyone. We stopped by Holy Family Academy in Hazleton for their annual Halloween celebration. We found a pirate in charge of the festivities who had a strong resemblance to school principal Donald Basic, and all of the students decked out in their favorite characters. The students were treated to their annual parade and dance at Holy Family Academy. It was a night of bewitching tales at the Episcopal Cemetery on Main Street in Cunningham. Now, the weather did force the activities indoors. Participants still had a fun evening of storytelling to get them into the holiday spirit.
Reading in the cemetery usually takes place in the cemetery at night. We have lanterns around the cemetery, and so we set the tone for the holiday season for Halloween, and we read spooky stories, dress the part, and then people come indoors for refreshments afterwards.
Beautifully decorated pumpkins were also chanced off as part of this annual tradition in Cunningham, and this segment will be a part of a segment for the Girls Show this Friday at 9 p.m. It's another Halloween special for the girls right here on SSPTV. Well, still to come on FYI, lots of treats on this Halloween. I'll reveal my costume and our final high school football Colt Scale rankings in sports. And after this break, an all-new fitness segment from Core Fitness in Hazleton, plus your Halloween forecast.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Hi guys, it's Monday and I'm Christy Book. I'd like to welcome you back to Core Fitness, and today I have a couple guests with me. I'd like to introduce you guys to Carolyn Boone, and Carolyn is one of our cycle or spinning instructors here at Core, but we have something really exciting going on that she's spearheaded here, and it is an 8-week workshop. So it's designed to hold you accountable and to get you in the gym, because sometimes I hear that you've joined the gym, you walk in, you don't know what to do, you get frustrated, and you leave. So she maintains your diet for you. She gets you in here 3 times a week, gets you on a bike and out in the gym, and you're held accountable for something because she's going to weigh you every single week. So Carolyn, how did you come up with this idea?
Well, I actually, originally when I started my journey with weight loss and cycling, I had this similar combination, and I've worked towards it. I got myself certified in personal nutrition. I got myself certified to teach cycle, and here I am, putting it together and try to get everybody to the same goal I'm at.
That's awesome, and it definitely is not all about the scale. It's about getting you up, getting you healthy, and especially now, it's getting darker quicker, we're losing motivation, and everybody knows that we're going to start putting on our coats so we can kind of hide those extra pounds. So let me just tell you from my personal experience, you're not going to outrun it. The average woman is going to gain between 5 and 10 pounds between Thanksgiving and New Year's. We had this conversation last year, guys, so don't let it get ahead of you this year. So Carolyn, what I really love about this class, and I've stressed it before, is that you're showing them accountability. So they're here 3 days a week. And what is the format that you follow when you're teaching these workshops?
Well, from the very beginning, I give a journal. It's a weight loss journal. You write what motivates you, why you're here. You can write your daily food with a journal and go day by day. It's a nice thick book you get. Every Monday we do a weigh-in, so you're going to be held accountable because you're going to be weighed in every week. So we're going to announce, say, hey, great guys, we lost a total of 6 pounds this week.
And so far, how much have you guys lost in the 5 weeks, and inches as well? Because that's actually a little bit more important to me as a trainer. It's more important not just the weight loss, but the inches that they're losing.
We measured in the beginning on inches. We're not going to measure again until the end.
Okay.
On inches, so we get that overall from beginning to end. Right now, total weight loss, we are in the ballpark of about 20 pounds.
That's awesome. So
Yeah.
they have 5 girls and 3 here tonight. So 20 pounds, 5
Five
girls. You know, you do the math, guys, that's 4 pounds apiece. That's awesome. So what I like about it is that she's always changing it up. That's what we do here. We are not boring.
Nope.
So if you'd like to try it, you can call 455-7818 and get some more information on pricing and when the next workshop starts. So thanks, guys. I appreciate you guys being here with me tonight, and we'll see you guys next Monday.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
Check out this lady who either ran into a cannonball or ate way too many ghost peppers. And then there's that guy who lost a lumberjack competition. Remember those? They still have them on ESPN. I love them. Happy Halloween. Here's your trick or treating forecast from the National Weather Service tonight. Mostly clear. Our low will be 33 degrees with a light and variable wind, 5 to 7 miles per hour. On Tuesday, day after Halloween, mostly sunny, high of 54 degrees. Tuesday night will be in the mid-40s under mostly cloudy skies. Wednesday, expect partly sunny skies with a high near 64. Nice day and not bad at night. Wednesday night, mostly cloudy, low of 53. Thursday, we have a 50% chance of showers, mostly cloudy, high once again in the mid-60s. Thursday night, we'll get down into the 30s, mostly cloudy. Friday, mostly sunny and cool, high of 48. And then Friday night, mostly clear, low of 36 degrees. And up to our midday winning lottery numbers. Pick 247, pick 3 387, pick 4 0351, and pick 5 34289. It's going to be a big week of local sports with championships being handed out. We'll get you up to speed after this break.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
So this year for Halloween, I'm going as everyone in Hazleton. You see, like many of you, I have a baseball team I grew up supporting, and then I have the Cubs and Joe Madden. Go, go, Joe. We'll get to their Game 5 victory in a bit. Right now, the question is, who are the kings of the coal? Who are the masters of local coal-region football? The regular season is over, and the results are in. Here's our final high school football coal scale of the season. The Shenandoah Valley Blue Devils finished the year in our lignite grade for teams looking for a spark. They pushed rival Monoy area to the limit in Week 10. The Devils forced 2 big turnovers to take a 12-6 lead. Senior quarterback Noah Allegretta had another big night for the 462 football crew, and Jason Najunas finished with 74 receiving yards. With their win, the Golden Bears jump up into the bituminous grade for teams that are almost ready to catch fire. Quarterback Matt Lewandowski opened the game up with a 72-yard touchdown run. He had 140 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns. The big play came when Mark Lawrence hit the Blue Devils quarterback and teammate Zach Leshko grabbed the ball deep in Shenandoah territory. Lewandowski scored after that to put Monoy area ahead. The Bears now face Schuylkill League Division II champion Schuylkill Haven in the District 11 Single A semifinals on Saturday. The Hazleton area Cougars are on a 3-game winning streak, and they finished the regular season by knocking off rival Crestwood in impressive fashion. The Comets tried to keep pace with Hazleton, but a sack by the Cougars, Austin and Druzy, ended a Crestwood drive on downs inside the Hazleton area 20, and that helped the Big HA take off. They led 31-3 at the half. Quarterback Sparky Wool continues to impress. He had 132 passing yards. David Smith scored 2 touchdowns in under a minute of game time, grabbing a touchdown pass from Woolk and then picking off a pass on defense and taking it to the end zone. Junior running back Adrian Otero had 127 rushing yards. The Cougars will play Williamsport in the District 2/4 6A sub-regional playoffs on Friday. We have 3 teams in our highest grade, the anthracite grade. Tamaqua shut out Marion to finish in our number 2 spot. Nick Brainer and Nate Boyle both rushed for over 100 yards in the win. Quarterback Thad Zuber had 132 passing yards, and he threw to Eddie Titus for the opening score. The Blue Raiders then scored off of 2 second-half turnovers to pull away. Tamaqua will play at Penn Argyl in the District 11 AAA quarterfinals, and Marion is at Tri-Valley in the Single A playoffs on Friday. The North Schuylkill Spartans find themselves on top of the coal pile this season. The Spartans lost to Pottsville on Friday, but they tested the Schuylkill League Division I champs in a tight game for the title. In fact, North Schuylkill was up 9-7 when Richie Zahodnik sacked the Crimson Tide's quarterback, setting them up with a 3rd and goal from the Spartans' 20, but Mike Botto then caught the game-winning touchdown. Doug Wiest had 262 passing yards for North Schuylkill, and Bobby Wagner grabbed 10 passes for 135 receiving yards. Congratulations to all of our teams for fighting hard this season and making it another great year in the mines. There's a lot of local playoff action this week. Here's our FYI standard speaker scoreboard. The MMI girls volleyball team will face Blue Ridge in the District 2 Single A championship game. That will be on Wednesday. The Lady Preppers beat Susquehanna in the semifinals. Lauren Banyas had 36 assists and Dana Corrado had 8 kills. Marion Catholic, they'll play for a district championship on Tuesday. The Penn State Hazelton men's soccer team got a home playoff win in the Penn State University Athletic Conference playoffs. PSUH outshot Mont Alto 37-4. I checked that stat 3 times. It's accurate. Musa Diouf and Kyle Venditti both had 2 goals for Hazelton, who will face Penn State Beaver in the semifinals today. Check out our Facebook page for the result of this afternoon's game. The Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins suffered an overtime loss on Saturday at Springfield, but bounced back with a home win on Sunday. Monday's a travel day. Game 6 will be held in Cleveland Tuesday night. That will be at 8 p.m. Ladies and gentlemen, Hazelton's own Ron Marchetti.
Happy Halloween, everybody! Goodbye, October. This is Trivia Treats. This World Series is not over yet. The young Cubbies are still alive. We're going back to Chicago. Just remember, it ain't over till it's over. I was wrong when I said that the series was not going to end in Cleveland. It's still going to happen. I got a feeling. I remember when I was just a little guy back in 1958, the Milwaukee Braves had a 3-1 game lead over the Yankees, and the Yankees won the last 3 games to go back to win the World Series. Last night was the Cubs' first win at Wrigley Field in 71 years. The Cubs beat the Detroit Tigers 8-7 in 12 innings in Game 6 in 1945 World Series, but they lost Game 7. In 2002, the Anaheim Angels won Game 6 and 7 over the San Francisco Giants. Joe Madden was there, and in 2003, the Florida Marlins won 3 straight over the Yankees to clinch the series. In 1987 and 1997, the Cleveland Indians lost the World Series to the Florida Marlins in 7 games. Game 7 was a real nail-biter. The score was 3-2, just like last night. And let's not forget 1987. The Minnesota Twins won Game 6 and 7 to win the World Series. I can't believe this. The Cubs have won 3 in a row, 9 times this season. So why not 10? The last time the Cubs won the World Series was in 1908, 108 years ago. They won the last 2 games on the road in Detroit by scores of 3-0 and 2-0. I said it would be the Cubs in 5. I was wrong. So let it be the Cubs in 7. Let it be written in 2016. Let it be done in 2016. Good evening, everybody, and stay loose.
Mondays can be a big headache. Well, cheer up with Bottleneck's Little Neck Clam Special, $1.95 a dozen in melted butter.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town report. First tonight, the Rotary Club of Hazleton is holding its 14th annual poinsettia sale now through Wednesday, November 16th. Orders can be taken from any Rotary Club member or by calling 570-454-8706. Plants will arrive at Genetti's Catering Wednesday, November 30th at noon. All proceeds benefit the Rotary Club Community Service Projects. Our next announcement, St. John Bosco Church will be holding a pasta and meatball dinner Tuesday, November 8th from 4 to 7 p.m. Cost is $10 for adults and $5 for children 10 and under. Eat-in or takeout is available. St. John Bosco Church is located on Route 93 in Sugarloaf. For more information, just call 570-788-1997. And finally, Lehigh Valley Hospital Schuylkill will be hosting a free Veterans Day breakfast Saturday, November 12th from 7:30 to 9:30 a.m. in the Wall Auditorium at the East Norwegian Street campus in Pottsville. The breakfast is for Schuylkill County veterans and for those currently serving the U.S. military. Registration is strongly encouraged by calling 570-621-5154. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Curtis E. Mattern, formerly of Drums. Funeral is Tuesday at 10 a.m. from the Harmon Funeral Home. Friends may call Monday from 7 to 9 p.m. Stanley T. Potosky, formerly of Freeland. Mass is Wednesday at 9:30 a.m. in the Immaculate Conception Parish at St. Anne's Church. Friends may call Wednesday from 9 to 9:30. Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. And Thomas J. Oslovich, formerly of Hazleton. No local services were announced. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on News 13, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight is Douglas Jeers of Gerardville. Douglas, if you're watching, give us a call, 570-455-7267, extension 104.
Ron Marchetti's costume is going to haunt me for weeks to come. Hey, have fun if you are going out trick-or-treating tonight with the kids. Be safe. We'll be back here on Tuesday with more local information. Take it easy.